Ever wonder why some gymnasts progress faster or stay injury-free? The secret might not be what you think. That secret is, of course, strength training. For those of you new around here, hi, I'm Joe. I'm a Team GB gymnast and coach. And today, I'm going to explain to you why strength training is your secret weapon to improve your performance as a gymnast. Taking your strength training seriously and getting it right could be the difference between a better performance in your next competition or moving up into that next group at your gymnastics class. For more detail and for other tips like these, there's going to be a link in the description below to help you improve your gymnastics performance over 30 days with my free course, and you can just sign up below. So why should we strength train? Point one, it's going to boost skill progression and technique. Strength is the foundation of the sport of gymnastics. Every part of it requires strength, whether it's upper, lower, full body, whatever it is. When your muscles are well conditioned and you have sufficient strength, you can focus on refining your technique rather than just being able to complete the skill with adequate power. You can focus on how it's performed, and that is crucial in a sport like gymnastics where you are deducted for not performing it perfectly. Whether it's holding a tight handstand or flipping down the tumbling track, generating power to perform massive tumbles, you are going to lack the ability to do so if you do not have sufficient strength, and you will not be able to do them consistently. Point two, it reduces the risk of injury. And who wants to be injured? Many injuries in sport are either due to impact or repetitive strain, things like landings constantly, time and time again. A strong body is more resilient. Tendons, muscles, ligaments, the stronger they are, the more prepared they are for the sport, the less likely they are to cause you pain, begin to hurt, or completely put you out of the sport in general. Having a strong foundation, and not just one that can move in one plane really, really fast or strong, like lifting a really heavy weight above your head, but one that is suitable for gymnastics, can generate power but also absorb force. Targeted strength work throughout the body can also help with proper alignment, which again, the body is one chain. Okay, you can have something or an imbalance in one part, in a shoulder, in an ankle, that can lead all the way down the body, all the way up the body. And reducing these imbalances can help reduce the risk of injury, sprains, twists, whatever it is. It's so important we are a well-rounded, well-balanced athlete, especially as a gymnast, as the forces and the pressure and the strain your body is going to be under is immense. This means fewer setbacks and more consistent training across the season, meaning you become a better gymnast. Now, before I tell you my final point, which I think you're really going to want to hear of how you can improve and how strength training helps improve your performance, let me tell you point three. It builds confidence and mental toughness. Yes, strength training isn't just physical, but it's mental too. When a gymnast sees themselves getting stronger, they begin to feel they are stronger. They develop confidence, and they develop confidence in what their body can do, whether it's output or input, whether you're expending force or absorbing force. It becomes confident, and you have a bit of a spring in your step as you go into that skill that was once challenging, but now you approach with ease. This leads to you becoming more confident in your body's ability to perform a high difficult skill under pressure, or just how amazing your body is while it does the sport of gymnastics. The discipline of strength work also helps build routine, focus, and patience, skills that are incredibly important as a gymnast as you transfer into training or competition. Knowing you've done the work in your strength training gives you an extra edge and could be the difference between you going for that next skill, performing better in the next competition, or pushing yourself through when the times get tough, which they inevitably will. And my final reason for using strength training as your secret weapon is it prepares the body for the higher levels. You should be focusing on what you can do now, which not necessarily will pay off in the next few weeks, but months, years down the line. With every step up you take in a competition bracket or in a training group, gymnastics becomes more demanding on your body. If you are wanting to perform bigger skills, to perform better in competitions, perform maybe 2-3 extra somersaults in what you are already doing, you need to be able to produce that force to create that air time. You need to be able to absorb that power and absorb that force when it's pushed out of the tumbling track and coming into a harsh landing. If you want to get those harder skills, you need to build an incredibly good, strong, well-rounded foundation of strength, which means your body will be able to take and keep up with the demands. There's a lot here which can come down to genetics, and you may not have control of how tall you are or when your growth spurts are going to be, but what you do have control of is how well conditioned you can be to help combat those, help work alongside them, the pains and struggles you might have from them. All of these things, you have the power to make yourself ready to perform those next skills. A gymnast learning a double back doesn't just need to know the technique of how to perform one. They need to have strong explosive power from the legs to give them sufficient air time. They need to have strong core, strong glutes, strong shoulder stability to hold the shape, and ultimately be able to absorb that additional force as you're rotating more as it's coming in to land. Strength training is what transforms potential into performance at the elite level. So do the work now and it will pay off dividends as you progress to the next level and help you get there quicker. For more expansion on these tips, I'll leave a link below to my free Gymnastics Improved Performance course where I give you 30 of my best tips completely free. If you understand the importance of strength training, you understand you should be doing it and why, but you do not know where to start, you should watch this video here. This is going to tell you everything you need to know for getting started with your strength training journey.